Huggy Wuggy is the antagonist of the horror game Poppy Playtime. He is an anthropomorphic creature with blue fur, a triangular head, and a huge grin with several rows of sharp teeth. Initially benevolent, he began hunting the protagonist after a factory accident. The player first encounters Huggy Wuggy in the center of the room, unlocking the door to the lobby. The humanoid creature begins chasing the protagonist after they restore power to the control panel. Huggy Wuggy corners the player, and the protagonist destroys the conveyor belt, causing the antagonist to fall off a cliff. Kissy Missy is the female counterpart to the villain Huggy Wuggy. As the character's name suggests, her evil lies in her sweet yet deadly kisses. Kissy Missy's appearance: a slender, tall creature with thick pink fur and full, red lips. Other distinctive features include large round eyes, a bright blue bow, yellow hands, and altered eyelashes. Origin of the name: the first part of the name Kissy Missy comes from the words to kiss, meaning to kiss, and kissy, meaning affectionate. Missy is most often used as an alternative name for a little girl, a miss. Fan communities believe that Kissy Missy is Huggy Wuggy's girlfriend, as they resemble each other. She first appears in the game's second chapter. Mommy has been at the factory since 1984. As the largest character in the second chapter, she easily subjugates everyone else. When Mommy gets angry, her pupils dilate greatly. In this state, she's ready to tear apart anyone near her. Judging by a note we find, human experiments were conducted at the factory. Mommy was one of these experiments. It's unclear exactly what these experiments were or how they were conducted, but one thing is clear. The test subject, Mary Payne, went crazy and began killing everyone in her vicinity. As you progress through the game, she watches you very closely, commenting on your every move. The protagonist manages to kill the monster, luring her into a trap. During the chase, Mommy's hand gets stuck in a crusher, which successfully grinds it up. Mommy screams and accuses us, after which her head is pulled away by a hand. Ability to assume various forms. Dowie is made of a dough-like substance, allowing him to easily fit into tight spaces without suffering any ill effects. Extraordinary strength and flexibility. Dowie's polymorphic physiology makes him extremely strong and flexible. Near invulnerability. Thanks to his clay body, Dowie is nearly invulnerable. Mutation into a more monstrous form. When enraged, Dowie can mutate into a more dangerous form. Unnatural abilities. After mutating, Dowie can burrow into the ground and reappear wherever he wishes, as well as eject deadly clay chunks from his body that can travel great distances. However, Dowie has a weakness. Exposure to low temperatures severely injures and immobilizes him. As described in Chapter 4 of the Icebook arc, Yarnaby is quite strong, with a body comparable in size to a lion. It is also quite fast and agile. Its mouth can open vertically, revealing two rows of sharp teeth and a strange, small inner mouth. It can walk silently, even while running, as shown in the Chapter 4 Yarnaby trailer. It has retractable claws, presumably made of steel, like catnap. It can also somehow produce music, likely through its vocal apparatus, as shown in the trailer, to alert the player to its presence. Interestingly, the same sound can be heard near Yarnaby in-game, but it is barely audible. Spatial awareness. Thanks to her tiny size, Poppy can easily navigate through her vents, allowing her to follow and even outrun the player. Mechanical awareness. Poppy is capable of changing the direction of the train she and the player are on at the last second. Mental abilities. Poppy is capable of thinking and reasoning effectively, as well as coming up with plans, but this isn't always successful. Communication. Poppy is programmed to speak like a real little girl. Extended reach and increased versatility. The protagonist's hands allow him to grab and interact with objects, as well as activate scanners to open doors. Limited electrokinesis. The grab-axe cables are conductive, and the green hand can store electricity for up to 10 seconds and transfer it from the source to a specialized receiver. Enhanced propulsion. The purple hand can propel the user forward in the direction of any booster of the same color when fired. Flare launcher. The orange hand, modeled after a finger gun, has the ability to fire flares that dispel illusionary cat dreams and repel mini smiling beasts. Hand swapping. The experimental successor to the Graback 2.0, can swap out any hand holding the right cannon and possibly the left as well for other hands. Air jets. Graback 2.0 is equipped with experimental air jets that prevent prolonged falls, but they cannot be used for flight. Mechanical experience. The protagonist is capable of mastering complex technology in mere moments after 10 years without using it. Extreme intelligence and reflexes. The protagonist is capable of completing all game station games and making snap decisions and actions under extreme pressure, which are usually successful. Enhanced agility and strength. The protagonist is capable of quickly escaping danger and reaching specific locations, even while wearing a backpack that appears somewhat heavy. The myth of Napcat stems from its ability to put its victims to sleep using its ability to create duplicates. Some players believe Napcat can be dangerous not only to the player, but also to others who might encounter it in real life. Fear of Napcat may stem from its enormous size and ability to create duplicates that can attack the player simultaneously. Some players may also have a general fear of monsters, which can exacerbate their fear of Napcat. Overall, Napcat is a dangerous and unpredictable boss in Poppy Playtime, and its fear may stem from its abilities and size. Dog Day is an anthropomorphic dog, distinguished by his orange fur, which complements his expressive black eyes, floppy ears, and smooth black nose. His facial features extend to a sunny yellow outer mouth and belly, while a golden brown hue adorns his paws, ears, and the left side of his muzzle. Unlike the other smiling critters, Dog Day is constantly sporting a wide, toothless grin. A distinctive black lightning bolt runs gracefully down his center, revealing an adorable golden sun pendant surrounded by glowing orange sunbeams. After the events of Hour of Joy, the gang began to disperse, and Dog Day is known to have survived. Catnap then imprisoned Dog Day in a secret chamber in the playhouse. The Doctor is one of the most mysterious and enigmatic characters in this game. Very little is known about him. The game itself only says that he is the man responsible for creating all the horrific monsters that attack people. Furthermore, we also know that this character is not human at all, but a robot. After the Doctor's physical death, his consciousness was uploaded into a computer. In the 4th chapter, he appears before us as a computer. Many different theories and hypotheses have arisen around this metamorphosis. The most common version of events claims that an unpleasant incident occurred involving one of his own inventions, Boxaboo. This creature unexpectedly attacked both workers and guests of the toy factory. As a result of these events, the decision was made to transfer the protagonist's consciousness into a computer. This allowed him to continue his experiments on people, but at the same time, any potential threat from the character was controlled.